HUL posted its Q2FY21 numbers and they are in line with the ET Now expectations. Now let's have a quick look at the numbers. So the revenue came in at 11,442 crores and it was up by 16.14% on a year-on-year basis. While the profits of the company came in at 2,009 crore, which saw an increase of 9% on a year-on-year basis. Now margins saw a 27 basis point expansion and it came in at 25.07% versus 24.8%. So surely we are seeing an improvement in the margins. Now volume growth, a very important number, for HUL, last 2 quarters had been a negative volume growth, a decline in volume growth. This is after 2 quarters, the company is finally seeing a positive volume growth of around 1%. It's just 1%, but still a positive sign of recovery coming in over there. So a volume growth of 1% for HUL. Now in terms of overall the segments of the company, if you look at health, hygiene and nutrition, that is around 80% of the portfolio. So that has seen a strong double-digit growth and it's around 10% growth that they have seen in this portfolio. While the discretionary category, which is around 20% of the portfolio, saw a decline of 25% in this quarter. In Q1, it had seen a decline of 45%. This quarter, it's a decline of 25%. So obviously, on a sequential basis, we are seeing an improvement, but still a decline of 25% is huge for the discretionary category, but it only accounts for 20% of their portfolio. Now, moving on to the home care segment, the company said that they saw a strong performance and a double-digit growth, a good growth, not a double-digit growth, a good growth in home care segment and strong performance mainly led by the penetration gain. While the BPC, that's the beauty personal care segment, saw a double-digit growth and that was mainly led by strong performance in Lifebuoy. Even the hair care segment saw a strong performance and a double-digit growth for the company, while discretionary spends, like I mentioned before, that is skincare and deodorant, was surely under pressure, and even ice creams, that has also continued to be under pressure, as mainly the season for ice creams, like summer season has gone when they see a lot of sales of ice cream, and out of home consumption has also been weak. So that has still continued to be under pressure. Now talking about overall the margins of the company, if you go to see, the commodity inflation and adverse mix were a headwind for the margins, but we are seeing an increase, 27 basis point expansion in margins. Now what has led to that is because the cost optimization as well as synergy benefit offset these two headwinds, and that is why we are seeing a 27 basis points increase in the margin, and margins stand at 25.07%. Now commentary, the management has highlighted 2 important things that we should concentrate on. Is that Sanjiv Mehta has said that they believe that the worst is behind them and they are cautiously optimistic on demand recovery. So these are the 2 important factors that we should be focusing on, that they are saying that the worst is behind them, indicating that discretionary category, that slowdown that we are seeing, maybe that is behind us. And obviously demand recovery, they're cautiously optimistic. Now other than that, they have said that their operations and services are back to pre-COVID levels, while the demand in urban area, they've spoken about rural and demand urban, rural area as well as urban area demand, where they said that demand in urban area has been muted, especially in metro cities, while urban markets, urban areas have shown resilient performance. So this is also indicating a trend that we're seeing in urban as well as rural areas. And all in all, HUL has posted an inline set of numbers in Q2 FY21.